So we're like Montpellier way in Bristol. An old mate used to bring me to his flat just over there for a couple of years, and I didn't even I didn't know where. I knew we were in Bristol, but because we drove I didn't know. And so I'm certain this is a spot. It looks just like his old flat. And there's a lovely little, if I only knew Cary Grant's old school was across the road, I would have loved to visit it, but I didn't know. And there's a lovely bridge here. I thought I'd honour the video with me old see Brian Parkin t-shirts that were made. In that fabulous, man. And I thought I better dust off the old fairs and the old borough again. And why not, eh? Lovely to see the sun out, isn't it? Right, let's visit Cary Grant's old school. I bet there's some people coming, typical, isn't it? There's some kids going, hang on. So I think my mate who kind of lives local to here was saying this is known as a Rainbow Bridge. I don't know if that's correct. But let's just have a look. So this connects, yeah, Rainbow Bridge apparently. Oh, this is what is known as heading to Cary Grant's old school. So Archibald Leach, apparently he was good at sports. He was a good goalie. He took singing and piano lessons. Apparently he attended this school. It's Remembrance Day today, November the 11th, First World War. And he was here during the First World War, I think 1915, at the age of 11, right through to the age of 14. Yeah, Fairfield. His father could apparently barely scrape the money together for the uniform. I bet Cary had a couple of shillings in the end, didn't he? Archibald Leach, he was called back then. I watched the John Cleese film, A Fish Called Wanda, yesterday, where his character's called Archibald Leach. And believe it or not, Cary was actually expelled. I think he was aged 14 at the time when he was expelled, little rascal, eh? Apparently he was hiding in the girls' changing rooms, a little rascal. I think they were going to play a prank, apparently. He was a very popular student, apparently. I think his nickname was Gussie or Cussie. Gussie, I think. Gusses. Then he joined a team of acrobats and went to America. Now I'll tell you a story connected with that. At the top of Park Street in Bristol, there's a pub called the Berkeley. It's now like what they call a Witherspoons. Very dark in there. Now stories, get told, and but apparently my great-grandfather used to drink in there with Cary Grant, and my nan was a dancer from this neck of the woods. And I was always told, but people exaggerate stories, that Cary Grant asked my great-grandfather if my nan could actually go to America with her because she was a dancer, and she didn't go for some reason. Things would have been different if she had, wouldn't they? My God, perhaps I could have been rich and famous myself. There's a bit of a sun glare here, so let's try and get... And apparently a friend was telling me, when he went to America, Cary Grant became quite friends with a really dangerous known gangster called Ben Segal. It was something to do with Las Vegas. Lovely, beautiful old building, isn't it? Now, a friend of mine, people connected with her went to school here, and they seem to be under the impression that it may have been a children's home and stuff, but oh, there's such a glare. Sorry about this. like a wash house and children's home, but apparently Google's just saying it was it started life and continued as a school. It's that lovely old bell tower at the top. It's reportedly haunted. Yeah, a friend had to come here one night and she said she felt something very uneasy, you know, walking down a ramp to the science block, and apparently the science block's haunted. And have you heard of an actor called Robert Lang, who was in Tales of the Unexpected? Apparently he's an ex-pupil himself here. Sorry about the sun glare. What a beautiful building. And Cary was born not far from here in Fairfield, and on November the 29th, in a couple of weeks, it'll actually be the anniversary of his death. I think it was near Florida he died. I could well believe that's haunted. You wouldn't think Cary Grant would have been expelled, would you? Bless him. I expect he did pee here.